know no better, I'm on this every day.
Tonight, from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London, England, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports. As we'll see Cam Newton and the New England Patriots taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway here in London. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out at Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
We know the arm strength is certainly there. He's got a big-time cannon for an arm. And that's not a surprise. He's the son of a former Major League pitcher, so the bloodlines come into play. The biggest question for Patrick Mahomes, can he harness that big arm, develop the touch that's needed, and carry his team towards the playoffs?
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. They had two straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's got some space here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On first down, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line. 4 yards.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. On paper coming in, you'd say that these guys are the better team by far, and they sort of showed their superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game, and even though they're on the road, they just still got just wiped it away, didn't they? They just said to everyone, we're the better team. We just showed it to you on this opening drive, and we expect to do it all game long.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, it's Taylor. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out come the New England Patriots, led by their 6'5" veteran quarterback, Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that big smile. That's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's accurate throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game, and his team is having a whole lot of fun because when they score a touchdown, some fan's going to get lucky and get the game ball.
A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And now the rookie's free. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0.
14. Patriots, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. On the return, it's Taylor. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Well, the connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Complete to James
6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chiefs' 18-yard line.
They'll run for the first time now with James White. And his first carry, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll give this to Bell. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Bell, the ball carrier.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the
shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And this is going to be intercepted. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
Mahomes' pass intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And how can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And that'll be incomplete. Ryan Izzo, the intended target. That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here's Newton. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Cam Newton sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3 and out.
The Patriots send out their punter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Bailey.
The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Hardman on the return. A 55-yard punt that time with a return of about 14. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
4-yard line.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Le'Veon Bell.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
3-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 30 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running to daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
Butker now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, it's Taylor. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, They need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Ryan Izzo, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Play action. It's Newton. And he's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And he will have a Patriots 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
25-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. This is blocked. Oh, the Chiefs have got it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. Before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spent a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he'll go back to Kelce. This time it's caught. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Throwing now is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep here for what? This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Flushed out right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot, Devin McCourty.
That keeps the score.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs defense making their way back onto the field. And so far, their game plan, whatever it's been on this side of the football, working pretty well.
And I like where you went there, the game plan. You know that they spent all week watching tape, evaluating, putting together that game plan that they thought would be effective. But there's nothing like seeing it actually work on game day. What we're seeing here, wow, what a performance by them so far.
Being chased out left. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Oh, we got plenty of time, baby.
Races down the right side. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. On the return, it's Taylor. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And his throw is incomplete. Ryan Izzo, the intended target. But now it'll be third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on fourth down.
For the Patriots.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. His guys have just about put this one on ice already. As for the call of the second half, we turn things back over to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. On the return, it's Taylor. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Newton on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down, it's White. And he stopped immediately there.
White, the ball carrier. Chris Jones.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. Well, the ball is out. Michel lost it, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Can't do that.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys that threw it.
That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there. So I'm trying to get to the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and...
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escapes the sack. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though he threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
The score, Chiefs at 37. Patriots.
I'm not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got through.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. It has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53.
On 2nd and 9, Newton over the middle, and it's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion. It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
4-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
Bell, the ball carrier.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Mahomes now to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A shotgun snap for Newton. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Newton to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
You ready? You ready? 53's the money. 53. Check 53. All day, baby. All day. All day, baby. All day.
On 2nd and goal. Newton. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Cam Newton with a touchdown pass to Julian Edelman. And the Patriots get a score closer. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flush to his right. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
The ball carrier brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 30 on 2nd down. Newton, throw caught here by Bird. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
From the gun, Newton over the middle, it's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
Another Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing again is Newton. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Now there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. Oh, fighting off the defender. Still on his feet.
All you got to do is look it up.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, it's Taylor. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. 56 the mic, boy. 56.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton on the left side, a catch by White. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, Newton, and that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
50-yard line.
From the 50, Newton. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 10 more there and another 1st down.
1st down.
To the air again, Newton. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again, Newton. Into the hands of Bird over the middle. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
To throw again, Newton. And his throw here's incomplete. Ryan Izzo, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Newton throwing again. The pass complete. It's Bird. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Again, Newton. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. N'Keal Harry with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
Conversion.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
Had to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. And now it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Newton. His throw incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
From the gun, here's Newton. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Flushed out right. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass, and the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Patriots 29. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and that will write a finish to this ball game.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.